What is up? Welcome, welcome. Happy to have all of you here, handsome, wonderful people, for another Monday night workout. What is this one now? What is it, like 5, 6? But pretty darn consistent. And I'm really proud of all you guys for being here. And once again, I appreciate you. I love you. I hope your Monday is starting off well, your week is starting off well, and you're ready for a great workout. Yo, what's up, Torin? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. How things been? How you doing, man? Ready for a good workout? So today, I got my camera able to like zoom out a little bit more. So hopefully it'll make it a little bit easier. And also, I watched back some of my own stuff to get some clips to be able to share and everything. And I heard a lot of uhs and ums. So the goal of today, other than just working out, is for me to be a little bit more clear for you guys with less uhs and ums while we're working out here. So yell at me in chat if you hear me saying stupid shit. Alright. Going decent? Alright, man. Yeah. As long as it's not a shit show, right? Doing things, working on actively getting better, like exercising here on a Monday night. And as always, definitely let me know if the levels of my voice versus the levels of the music are okay, and if the music needs to change, or if it cuts, anything like that. Yell at me in chat. So, as always, we're going to start off with a few stretches, a few dynamic stretches. Then today we need 2 dumbbells. 2 of the same dumbbell, and it's primarily a unilateral day, meaning that we're going to be doing one side and then the other for a whole lot of the day. We've been used to resting for 60 seconds between things, either between supersets or between exercises. Today the rest period is a little bit shorter, 45 seconds, because we're doing one side and then the other instead of both sides at the same time. Yep. We're finishing off with a couple of cardio-based movements instead of resistance training movements which make up the majority of the rest of the program. If you don't know what program I'm talking about, then you can join the Discord, the link there, and see the program for today. If you're already a part of it, then you know where to pull it up in that live stream exercise program text channel. Alright, you guys ready? Look at that timing with the end of the song and everything. Alright, so first thing here, we are going to do dynamic hip flexor stretch. Working on stretching these guys out. So, one foot is going to come in front, nice and far, like that. And the other foot is going to be behind, and you can be either up on the ball of your foot or the top of your foot. Either or is okay, whatever is more comfortable. For this, if you have like a wood floor or tile or something like that, instead of nice carpet like this, then you're going to want to put a pillow or something like that underneath your knee, because doing this straight on a hard floor would suck very badly. Okay? So once you're in this position, then the weight's going to come diagonally down and forward, making sure that this knee doesn't come in front of the toe, because if it does, that's no good. Alright, stretching forward here, we're going to hold for 2 seconds and then come back out. With a big exhale, weight diagonally down and forward, feeling the stretch through here. Once again, hold a couple seconds, come back out. And we're going to do 6 reps on either side. And one more. Alright, let's see this. Why did they invent glow-in-the-dark condoms? I'm not sure. That one I don't know. Alright, one foot in front, nice and far. The side I can feel on me is tighter for sure. Why did they? So from there, we're gonna rest really quick, and we're gonna do that one more time. Show the side angle. So, one foot in front. The foot behind can either be on the flat of the foot or up on the ball of the foot, whichever is more comfortable. This foot nice and far in front, because when you come forward like this knee stays behind the toe. Get the stretch in front here. Come back out. Exhale, sink into the stretch. Two more on this side. All right. Now, next side, same thing. Foot far in front, weight diagonally down and forward. This is an area that really gets tight from sitting a whole lot. When we're sitting and gaming and everything, these hip flexors get tight. So this is a good dynamic stretch to loosen up this part before we do like squatting and lunging patterns and everything like that. Okay. So after that, the next thing is dynamic ankle stretch. So this is a little bit strange. Ooh, I just awed really bad. Caught myself. So one foot is going to be behind you, or up on the ball of the foot underneath you rather. You see how bent that is? How vertical? And then what we're going to do is trying to keep the knee, this knee here on the same side, as close to the floor as possible. Touch this heel to the floor. Like that. And then bend this forward and bring this knee all the way forward and extend that as far as you can. And then rock back and try to keep the knee as close to the floor as possible as you bring the heel to the floor. This one's a little bit strange, like I said. And you should feel this like in the front of your foot, on the back of the Achilles here, all through your foot. You could get all up into your calf. You feel this in like a lot of places. All that could be tight. Alright. Let's do the other side. Look at the ball of the foot. Rock back. Touch that heel to the floor. Extend forward. Keeping that toe bent. For this, the vast majority of your weight is on this side. The other side is just keeping you balanced, not really supporting all that much weight. Alright. It's one of those. Exercise time. What up, easy peasy? Torin, I just gotta be careful with things that might get me in trouble while I'm streaming and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know what YouTube could think, you know? Alright. So, once again, bent foot. Heel to the floor, trying to keep this knee as close to the floor as possible. Stand forward. calves once again from being in this flex position from sitting. The calves, and then by way all the things that extend down into the ankles get really tight and make it hard to flex in lunging positions, the squatting positions, and that's why we're warming this part up as well. Alright, one more set on the other side. Alright, here we go. Now, no, you don't gotta be sorry, man. It's you know, jokes are fine. It's just like certain topics of jokes, like, you know, like the internet is, you know how the internet gets, man. But I'm sorry you gotta go. Take care. I hope you have a good night, and see you again next time, brother. All right. Next thing is open books. So here, we're going to lay on the side. This is what you gotta do. Lay on the side. One leg comes out straight. One knee comes up. Ideally past the hips. This would be a 90-degree angle for me. We're gonna raise the knee past that. Keeping the knee, ankle, calf on the floor. One hand's gonna be closed, the other hand's gonna open. And you're gonna use your breathing to try to reach this hand down to the floor. See, ideally, you see how far away I am? This, you should be able to go to the floor. So, that's one reason why we're doing this, right? But this is for thoracic mobility, or the middle of your spine, which is another place that gets really stiff from sitting in these gaming chairs, these computer chairs, and also just like lounging on the sofa when we game and everything. Being hunched over our cell phones, laptops, all that stuff. So I'm extending out with an exhale, staying where I am, taking a deep breath in, and then exhaling again to extend a little bit more into the stretch. Other side. Other side is going to be a little bit harder because of my space. Let me know if one side feels tighter for you than the other. Turning this direction feels tighter for me. Definitely, for me, it's through the right pec. I can feel tightness through the chest and the shoulder. It's making this seem like it's tighter on this side. So those are open books. We're gonna do one more of those before we move on. There we go. All right. So one one leg out straight, one knee up past the hips, ideally. Palm up on the arm that's extended out. The other palm closes. This is the pose book. You can keep a pillow or something like that under your head if you want for support. And then with the big exhale, you're going to try to touch this hand to the floor on the other side. Stay where you are. Inhale. One more big exhale. And then close the book. And that's one rep. One more. Alright. Do you guys feel like it's tighter on one side than the other? This is a closed book. Big exhale. Open book. Two more. And then we're ready to lift some weights. All right. Done with that. Those are the stretches for today. Alright, next, the first exercise of the day that we have is lunges. So we're going to use 2 dumbbells for this, and this kicks off the unilateral day because we're going to do one side and then the other. And the reason why we do unilateral training, we do one side and then the other, is because it helps us work on asymmetries. Differences between the two sides of the body in terms of strength, tightness, all those different things. Yes, balance. Yeah. So if there's any asymmetry between the two sides, then that opens you up for a chance of injury, and we don't want that because nobody is healthy or reaches their health and fitness goals by being injured on the sofa. So that's why every once in a while, or for a periodization in an exercise program focusing on unilateral training, working on one side and then the other, is a very, very good thing to do for symmetry. There you have it. Alright. So, we're going to grab 2 dumbbells. Or you could do this with body weight if you're not comfortable quite doing this yet with dumbbells. One foot is going to go behind. Actually, we're doing forward lunges. This is one of the most difficult variations, right? So you could do this by stepping back if forward is a little too difficult, and you could do this without weight if this is a little too difficult. But what we're going to do is step forward so that we're all the way up onto the ball of the back foot. I'm going to step forward more. Like that. So that when we come down, we get like a nice 90 degree angle. And we don't want this knee to come in front of the toe. Because if it does, then that's no good. That's causing damage instead of working the muscles that we want. Yep. And then coming back. So, lower down, and step back. Those are the forward lunges. Yes. So, you guys ready? Let's do it. Core nice and tight, like you're gonna get punched in the stomach. Big step forward, so you come all the way up onto the ball of the back foot. Lower that back knee straight down towards the floor without banging it on the floor. Come back up to the starting position. Like so. And we are going to do 6 on either side. I think this is 3. You know, I'm dog water at counting. And if you don't, you do now. Especially when I'm talking. One more, I think. Alright. Ooh, it's 8 each. The stretches were 6 each. Haha. Ooh. I fooled you as well as myself. Okay. Walking lunges. Or alternating dumbbell lunges. We're gonna take a quick rest. Not a full minute. Not a full minute. Because this is one side and then the other type stuff, we're gonna try to cruise right through it. And because it's summer shredding season, and I got a little work to do left coming back from vacation, TBH. Alright, let's do it. Core nice and tight like you're gonna get punched in the stomach. Big step forward all the way up onto the ball of the back foot. Lower that knee straight down towards the floor without touching the floor. Come back up to the starting position. We're gonna alternate sides here. Three, 4, 6. All right, 2 more on either side. Whew. All right. Those are tough. A little rest, a little rest. Camera angle is a little bit better today. I zoomed out. Diesel chilling. You probably can't see her in there though. Alright. Grab your weights. I'm going again. Core nice and tight. Shoulders down and back. Big step forward. Up onto the ball of the back foot. Lower the back knee straight towards the floor without touching it. Drive back to the starting position. Alternate sides. 8 either side. Make sure this knee stays behind the toe. Sweating. Sweating. One more on the side. All right. That was 3 sets already, wasn't it? Oh my god. I'm so bad at counting. Gigantic F. I think that was 3 sets. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. We're in the midst of an awesome unilateral home workout. Unilateral meaning working one side and then the other to work on symmetry in the body, to prevent injury and promote balance. Balance between the two sides and actual physical balance. Alright. I currently believe we just did 3 sets of forward lunges, dumbbell forward alternating lunges, but I'm not exactly sure. So we're moving on. And we are doing Cossack squats. So for this, like so. Wide stance. Hold one dumbbell like a goblet. And the idea here is to sit back with one side and extend with the other. What we don't want to happen is the knee to drive forward here. That's no good. Once again, putting pressure into the knee instead of into the back of here, where we really want to feel it. Okay? So, however wide you need to stand to be able to sit back and extend instead of drive forward and have it feel comfortable, then that's where you should stand. Alright? Now for this, we're going to alternate sides as well. So it looks like this. 1, 1, 2, 2. And we're going to do 8. So let's do it. Let's do it. I'm definitely counting those. So, Alright. I think that... I thought the music cut out for a second, but I think it was just a song changing, right? Two more on both sides. All right. A nice lateral unilateral movement. So what I did there, a little exercise humor. Make sure you get your water on hand, or you got your water on hand, and you're drinking throughout. Short rest periods today. Get ready for another set. Feet spread pretty wide apart, toes pointed out, slightly, or a decent amount this time. Core nice and tight, like you're gonna get punched in the stomach. Underhand holding the dumbbell, it's a goblet hold, and sitting back. Ready? Let's do it. Sit back and extend. Make sure that knee doesn't come way far forward in front of that toe. Eight either side. Feel those legs burning. You got this. You got this. Am I talking to you guys or am I talking to myself? I don't know. All right. Second set. I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely sweating. one more set of Cossack Squats, and then we've got one more thing for the legs before we move on to upper body. Alright. Wide stance. Toes pointed out. Core nice and tight like you're gonna get punched in the stomach. Underhand goblet hold into the chest with the dumbbell. Yep. Sit back. Keep the knee back. Weight loaded into the posterior. Alternate sides. 8 either side. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the next thing here while we're resting. So, feet are gonna be closer together. So they're either gonna be toes facing forward, hip width apart, anywhere from there to like shoulder width apart, a tiny bit wider, and toes facing out slightly, depending on what's going to be comfortable for you. Front rack position, meaning not here. Dumbbell's gonna be up like that, and we're squatting from here, sitting back. Once again, we don't want the knees driving forward in front of the toes. Sitting back, keeping the weight up like that. Side view. There you have it. Alright. Single arm front rack squat. That's what we're looking to do here, alright? You guys ready? Quick rest periods. Quick rest periods today. Let's do it. 8 on each side, or 8 on either side. So 16 total. Let's do it. Front rack position. Elbow up, core tight. No rotating here. Weight evenly distributed in feet. Just wants to pull you down to the side. Sit back like you're sitting into a chair. You can keep this hand out here to balance on your hip, whatever helps you. Switch sides. Alright. Was that 6 or 8? I think that was 8. I'm gonna do 2 more just to be safe though. I don't want to be a cheater. Alright. There you go, squats. Single arm front rack squats. Welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. Happy Monday. Getting a great unilateral workout here. Working on symmetry in the body so that we can prevent injury and be nice and balanced. Quick rest periods today. Sweating a whole lot, even though we're using just 1 or 2 dumbbells for these exercises. Okay. Second set. Single arm front rack squats. Feet anywhere from toes facing forward, hip width apart, to a little bit wider than shoulder width, toes pointed outward slightly. Whatever's comfortable to make sure that the knees don't come forward in front of the toes. You sit back. Knuckles facing out. Nice L shape here. Weight supported up, not sagging down here. Core nice and tight like you're gonna get punched. Sit back into the chair, keeping your weight nice and evenly distributed on both feet. Bracing on the way down, exhaling on the way up. All right, switch sides. Yeah. All right, there we go. Two sets. We got one more. Quick rest periods, quick rest periods. We got pushing and pulling next. How your legs feeling? Toasty? Jello-y? Let's get this last set. Core nice and tight. L shape. Knuckles facing out. Sitting back into the chair. Exhaling on the way up. Six, 7, 8. Last set, last side. Let's get it, let's get it. Seven, 8. All right. Can hear the music even without the headphones. All right. How you guys doing? How your legs feeling? I know I'm feeling mine a little bit. I'm ready to move on to the upper body. Welcome, welcome if you're just tuning in. You're very handsome and wonderful. Love you very much. Getting a great workout. Just got done with the legs and a unilateral movement day. Working on symmetry in the body. Balance between the sides so that you don't get hurt and you can reach your health and fitness goals. Alright. So for this one, we are going to be laying flat. You're all good, easy. All good, man. Bit late, but we'll get to it. It's all good. Jump on in. You lucky dog, you missed the legs, but you can circle back and do it at the end, so maybe you're not so lucky. Alright, so we're going to lay flat. Wait. Here. You don't want this, you don't want the elbow all the way at shoulder height. You want it a little bit lower. With the wrist nice and straight. And the hand straight over the elbow. From here, the feet are going to come flat so that you're nice and stable on the floor. And you're going to act like you're touching your shoulder, trying to touch your shoulder blades together behind you. And like you're going to get punched in the stomach. From here, you're going to push the weight up so that the edge of the weight is over the center of your chest or sternum. Lower it down the same way from whence it came all the way down to the floor, but don't release the tension in your muscles. Keep your muscles tense, and then repeat the motion. And this is a single arm dumbbell floor press. And we're going to do 8 on either side. Just like everything today. Exhale on the way up. Alright. Now we're going to switch to the other side. Same thing. Wrists nice and straight. Hands stacked straight over the elbow. Feet flat on the floor. Core nice and tight. Bring those shoulder blades back behind you so that you're showing your chest to the sky. And you're going to push weight into the air, bringing the edge of the weight straight over your sternum or center of the chest. Lower it down to the starting position. Under control, all the way down to the floor, keeping tension in the muscles. Exhaling on the way up. All right. Rest a little bit, rest a little bit. Short rest though. This isn't like leg movements. This isn't quite like the leg movements. At least for me. What do you guys think? I feel like the lunges and Cossack squats are way more challenging than this. Let me see if this is gonna be a decent angle. Not really. At least you can see this direction where the weight is coming in my body. Alright. I'm actually gonna spin around here. There we go, that's the ticket. Feet flat on the floor, core nice and tight. Shoulder blades tucked underneath you. Hands straight over the elbow with the wrist straight. If I already said that, I'm sorry. Big exhale. Press the weight so that the edge is straight over the chest. All the way down to the floor, keeping the tension in the muscles. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Just one more set. One more set. Both sides. And then we're pulling. We're doing rows. All right. Cruising right along here. Alright. Make sure you keep those shoulders tucked underneath you even when you're pushing. You don't want that back to flatten out, because if it does, then you're losing activation in your chest, which you really want to be working. And because you don't have those back muscles stabilizing underneath you. So, you literally want to act like someone's grabbing your shoulders and peeling your shoulders back underneath you. 7, 8. All right. No problem, no problem. Okay, next is the single arm dumbbell row. So we want to make sure that we don't lawnmower when we do this. And I'll show you what I mean when I say that. We're going to stand with one foot behind us, one foot in front. This is the hand that's going to be pulling. So we're going to have the dumbbell here. So firstly, we need a good hinge, meaning that we're going to fold straight at the hips with no rounding of the back here. If any rounding like that happens, it's no good. Nice and tall with the core nice and tight, like you're going to get punched in the stomach, and you're folding forward straight at the hips here. Weight comes into this knee, or not the knee, this leg. Weight comes forward into this leg. Weight does not go into the knee. Alright, sorry. And then pull up with the elbow coming back, not reptar arm here, and not rotating up when we do this. So, looks like this. And what you're doing is you're trying to actively squeeze this part of your back in here when you pull up. Okay? So that's a single arm dumbbell row. So let me see if I can explain that a little bit better this time. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind, core nice and tight, hinging forward at the hips. You can place your hand on this front knee and have the weight in this leg and front foot. And then you're going to pull this arm without reptar arming and squeezing the muscles in your back on the side, back behind here. 8 either side, just like everything else we've been doing. Good. Other side. 1 foot behind, 1 foot in front, core nice and tight, hinging at the hips. Open side has the weight. Spine neutral. Pull up with the elbow back, squeezing the muscles through here. Squeezing that lat. So that is latissimus dorsi. As well as other things working in that movement. But yeah. Okay. First round. Quick rest. Okay. Ready for this next set? Let's do it. 1 foot up front, 1 foot behind. Brace the core. Hinge forward at the hips. Spine neutral. Weight in the front leg. Pull that elbow up. Squeezing those back muscles. Alright, left side. Cool. One more set of those. And then overhead pressing. Yeah. It's getting good, it's getting good. We got one more set of this, 2 more resistance movements with dumbbells. Then we're gonna get the heart going extra. Then we're gonna close out with a few stretches like we usually do. Alright? We're getting there. You guys are doing great. Let's close out this last set of rows here. Hinging forward, keeping that core nice and tight. Squeezing that back. Awesome. Last set, last side. Okay, cool. All right. So for the next two, I'm actually going to change the camera angle. Managed to not change the camera angle this whole time. Okay. So. This one. Single arm. No leaning. Either direction. We don't want the arm way extended out so it's perfectly in line with the shoulder. We want it a little bit in front. Hands stacked straight over the elbow, wrist nice and straight. Pressing straight overhead. Looks like this. Alright. Single arm, dumbbell, overhead press, shoulder press. Let's do it. Feet standing about shoulder width apart. Nice and solid base. Core nice and tight like always, like you're going to get punched in the stomach. You're going to exhale on the way up. Let's do it. Start with your weaker side. 8. 1 down. Not even gonna put the weight down for this one. We're going. We're cruising. Feeling good. I'm all amped up. Getting the leg stuff out of the way. Now it's all smooth sailing. Alright, here we go. Core nice and tight. No leaning to either side. No bending the wrist. Nice and stacked here. Pressing straight overhead with an exhale. Eight. Other side. Once again, not flaring all the way out to the shoulder, having it forward a little bit. Alright. Once again, you can have this hand like out here, like here, whatever helps you balance and not lean to either side. One more sets. One more. Okay. Here it is. You ready? Load it up. think I just did 10. You don't have to do 10, you can do 8. It was just automatic. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Clearly wasn't. I gotta do 10 on this side now. Alright. Now, next thing is lateral raises. While you're resting, I'm going to explain. So, this, we're not going to keep the arms like locked out. We're not even going to keep the arms like all the way out straight, like this, right? No. What we're going to do is we're going to have the arms bent slightly, right? Yeah. It's hard to face the camera the way it is perfectly square. Then this is going to come out like that. So you see how I'm not all the way out straight, and I'm not in a 90-degree angle, and it's not leading with my hand, like my hand's not coming up with the dumbbell like that. So this is really, really difficult for that reason. Okay? What we want to do is we want to focus on using this, feeling this, and just bringing our elbow away from our body. You see that angle? That's what we're looking for. And if you do this even without a dumbbell, you should be able to do it a couple of times and just feel it in the shoulder here. Yeah. Alright? So, let's do it. One at a time. Single arm lateral raises. Just like that. Get that good angle. Yeah. Leading with that elbow. So many postures, that's right. That is right, easy peasy. So many postures, it is very, very true. Yep. So the easiest way to accomplish this one is to start with like the weight here and the arm bent the way that you want, and just opening or folding and unfolding from this position. Everything stays the same except you're bringing your elbow away from your body. Alright. Rest a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. After this, we're kicking into the cardio movements. 2 cardio movements, overdrive, and then a few stretches to close it out. Alright, here we go. Arm bent, slightly, not all the way to a 90, leading with that elbow. One more. Aside. If it looks like my eyes are in a weird spot, it's because you're catching me watching myself doing it on my screen. I'm watching my form to make sure it looks good for you. We got one more set. One more set of these. Then we're doing lunge jumps. Lunge jumps. If the lunges are too difficult though, we're just gonna do steps instead of jumps. Lunge steps, but that's okay. Alright. But for those of you and those of us that are confident doing the lunge jumps, we're gonna do those next. Followed by a swing. kettlebell or dumbbell swing. Dumbbells, since we're using dumbbells. And I'll show you how to do that. Alright, last set of lateral raises here. Arm bent, not quite to the 90. Dumbbell, end of the dumbbell facing up. Bringing the elbow away from the body in that position. Exhaling on the way up. Alright, switch sides. Last set, last side. Alright, there we go. Okay. Pardon me, I need to change the camera angle back. So you can see my feet. Cool. Here we go. This is the part of the workout where champions are made. The last couple of things here where we're gonna get the heart going. Feeling it now. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, easy peasy. Wait till we do these lunge jumps. Ooh, that was a bad right there. This is the second time I caught myself. I'm sure I've done many, many more. But we're gonna do 30 seconds here. So let me get my timer. Sets of 30 seconds. Okay. So with the lunge jumps, what this is, you're gonna start up on the ball of the back foot, all the way, not here, here, lower down here, and you're jumping and switching, transferring positions, alternating sides. So, all the while making sure that this knee does not come in front of this toe and you don't bang this back knee onto the floor. So very, very difficult. If that is a little bit too challenging, then this is what I do. Partial step back lunges. Because you'll be getting the motion and you'll be getting the heart going too. Alright? So, 30 seconds. You guys ready? Let's do it. Hit it. Feeling the burn. Feeling the burn. There it is. Rest. We're going to have a little bit of a longer rest for this. Full minute or so. Making sure we can recover. Get our water. Yummy, yummy food for my shoulders. Yeah. 2 of them, the overhead press and then the lateral raises. Shoulder boulders. Okay. So, you guys getting ready for this next set? Lunge jumps or steps. Let's do it. Ready? Here we go. Good. bad one. Ooh. Those aren't easy. Not easy. This is the part where I breathe heavy in front of everyone. One more set. One more set. And then after this, dumbbell or kettlebell swings. If you have a kettlebell, use a kettlebell. If not, we've been using dumbbells. And we'll do A-OK with that. We'll just have to grip it a little bit differently. Alright. Alright. Oh, while we're here, while we're resting, don't let me forget to say, if you are not a part of the Discord, join the Discord, because tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST, watch party, Demon Slayer movie, gonna be awesome. Be there. Be there. Alright, last set of these. Shameless plug and stalling before the last set of lunge jumps. That's okay. Oof. Oof. Feeling that burn. Feeling it. Ooh. Sheesh. Thank goodness those are over. Alright. So, while we're resting here, swings. This way. You're going to hold it like we hold it up here for a goblet. You're going to hold it opposite down here. Whew. Give me a sec. Alright. Feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. And you're using a hinge here. That's what it is. Literally like you're humping the weight into the air. I swear. I swear. If you're a dude and you're not worried about your junk here, you're probably not doing it right. Just saying. So. Like that, you see how I'm hinging, popping the hips forward, squeezing the glutes. That's what makes the weight go into the air. Not you raising your shoulder. Sorry. Another third time I caught myself. Many others. If you're not confident about holding the weight like this, then hold the weight like this and just switch hands. Alright? Alright. Actually, I'm an idiot, and I'm not ashamed to admit, I'm an idiot, and this is what I originally meant. Don't do this. That's if we were trying to do two hands. We're doing one hand. Unilateral dead. Okay? At no point does this happen. Alright? Spine is neutral the whole time when you're hinging. You're gonna do 16 to 20 either side. Okay? So let's do it. Popping those hips. Squeezing those glutes. Other side. It's a lot. Let's do it. Alright, I realized midway through that second set that it doesn't say either side there, it says 16 to 20. So it's meant to be total. Once again, I'm an idiot. But it's alright. Just a little extra work. At the end of the workout, you know. What's the harm in that? Okay. Two more sets. Then stretching. Almost there. We're almost there. You guys are doing great. You ready? Get ready. Think about shoulder width apart a little bit wider. For me, I have to go a little bit wider because the dumbbell's wider. Hinging. Popping with the hips, squeezing the glutes. Nah, your shoulder's barely doing any work here. It's all the hips and the glutes. Alright? 16 to 20 per side. Because that's what I did the first time, why not? Alright? Alright. Watching my form on the delay. Alright, cleaned up my form a little bit on that one. A little bit tighter. Here we go. One more set. One more set. One more set. One more set. Then stretching. We've got a chest / low back stretch. We've got a quad or a front of the leg stretch. We've got a hamstring or a back of the leg stretch. One set apiece. Cool it down, stretch out some of the areas that we used a lot today. Some of the areas that get tight a whole lot from being gamers, sitting at our battle stations, doing it up, whapping them baddies. So, let's do it. One more set of the swings. Close it out. Strong. Let's do it. Last set, last side. 19, 20. Man, I'm surprised I can count that high. Clap it up for yourselves. You did it. Another amazing workout. All that's left to do, stretch a little bit, cool down. Thunder thighs. That's right, man. A lot of legs today. Unilateral movement, feeling it, yeah. Yeah. Whew. Alright, let's stretch. Stretch. First one. One hand comes like it's in push-up position. Other hand comes out to the side. So this way. Yep. Like so. Then you're gonna take this foot, like the side that's about to do the push-up, and you're gonna reach it across. Yeah. There we go. Try to touch it to the floor behind you, and you can push up into this a little bit to get the stretch through the chest. So it's low back and chest. Yeah, I'm gonna hold this for a nice 15 to 30 seconds. Alright. How in the world? So scrunched up. That one's really hard with the space I have in here. Okay. Now, quad stretch. This one, you're gonna start sitting back onto your heels like this. This already might be a stretch for the front of your legs, right? Then put your hands behind you, and the farther you walk your hands out, the more you're gonna feel the stretch. It's probably gonna feel pretty tight already, right? Hold this for 15 to 30 seconds, but if you can, then the ideal would be all the way back here. Big stretch, all through the front of the hips, front of the legs, ankles, all that. Breathe and hold this position. Alright. And the last thing here. Hamstring stretch. Legs are going to be out in a nice V in front of you. Going to reach in front towards the foot, bringing the folding at the hips, bringing the chest down towards the knee. Chest and head down towards the knee. Getting a big stretch through the back of the leg here. You don't want a whole lot of leg rounding and leg struggling here. You want to fold right at the hips and just get the extension in the back of the leg here. Hold one side. Come back. I'm going to do the other side. All right. You guys are done. What do you think? Good workout today? I know I got a good workout. I know I did. You know what I'm gonna ask you? What was the hardest thing? What was the hardest thing for you guys today? For me, it was probably the lunge jumps at the end. Also, dude, lunges, just like the lunges in the beginning and the end. Lunges are just tough. I'm gonna bring the chair back. The lunges are just tough. Chilling. Chilling. Leaning backwards while you're kneeling, is that scary? That's the hard one. Yeah, if you have the flexibility to do it, or not just flexibility but mobility, meaning like the strength to get out of that position, then it's not scary. But it's like the kind of thing, if you feel that stretch just from like putting your hands behind you and like the front of your legs feel like super tight, then yeah, that's definitely a no-go, and that would be scary for sure. Oh yeah. I'm gonna need to get some more water. Jamming. Yeah, it was a fun time. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I love each and all of you. Thank you very, very much for being here. Let me know if you have any last questions before we sign off. And be in the Discord tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST, for the first watch party. I'm really, really excited for it. I've been trying to watch some of these episodes of Demon Slayer here. I think I got like 4 or 5. And I'm going to try to get a couple in tonight before going to sleep. Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to get them all watched before tomorrow night. But I'm looking forward to the movie nonetheless. Yeah, dude. Hey, Demon Slayer, nice. Yeah, be there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to having a watch party. I think what I'm gonna do is obviously be streaming it, but then have a text channel. I'll probably make like a custom text channel for like communicating like while the movie's going and everything. Yeah. But you guys are awesome. I love you. And yeah. Good night. Peace out. Easy peasy. Have a good rest of your night. Very yum. What, the workout or the movie or both? Both. Duh. Thanks for the exercise. You got it, brother. You got it. Thanks for being here once again. You guys have been here since the very first one. Been for everyone, and yeah, that's awesome. That's a lot of consistency right there. Week over week consistency. That's how you get healthy, and that's how you change lifestyles. You know what I mean? Build healthy lifestyles. You guys are goated for that, for sure. Yeah, man. Alright. Well, I'm gonna let it rock out just in case anybody was away and come back and has any last minute questions. I will come back and check it out. I love you all. be here tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST. Not here, Discord. You're amazing. Another great workout. Have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna let this rock out. Ask any last minute questions you have in chat. I'm being redundant now. Peace out. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, peace, peace. Don't forget to smash that effing like button. I love you.